Yeah, so this is I just broke these free from the mold, and as you can see, the bottoms turned out really good. A little bit of bubbling and stuff, but the tops, you can definitely tell that because there was no vents, it started bubbling. As it started coming up, it started to bubble, and that's when we were starting to see them big bubbles. It's because there were no vents and there was no place for the air and gases to escape. Same thing happened here. You can actually kind of see it because the mold actually pulled apart really decent on this one here. You can actually see how it filled in really good on the bottom, filled in good here for our sprue, you know, because the way I designed this was it was designed to fill at the bottom, and then it was supposed to come up, and there was another gate here. But as you can see, it started to get air pockets in it, and that's when it started to bubble. That's when it started to bubble really bad here, because as it filled up, liquid fills up, it's got nowhere to go. It's got to escape somewhere, so it started coming right back out here. So this would have been much better if I would have had a vent over here and a vent over here. This probably would have worked out pretty good. I probably wouldn't pour them like this again. What I'd probably do is I'd come through on the bottom side here. So on this part, this is where I would actually pour in, right here. Either there, yeah, I'd probably pour in right here and then put a vent right here and a vent right here. That would allow this to pour in really decent. So lesson learned here on plaster molds, pay attention to your vents, because they are going to actually be pretty tight when they go together. This is a two-part mold that I did. Typically on your plaster molds, you don't do a two-part mold, you do a single part. You just do an investment, and then you just the plaster is just a scrap. So lesson learned. I'm glad I poured this now to see how these were going to turn out. Obviously we didn't get usable parts, but we did get rid of a lot of our dross and stuff from the aluminum. So yeah, I'm not real happy with the finish either. Of course, that's probably from the master that I was using anyway. So